Ladies and gentlemen, oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why. See, this is why I have to get a something more professional. So I don't. I keep hurting my leg because I stay there. Anyways, um, turn around here. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, as you know, what is it? Saturday night. What do we do on Saturday nights on the C Show? We talk about college football here on the C Show. That's what we do here. All right. So tonight, let's talk about this. Um, okay, let's talk about the Oklahoma Ohio State game. Everybody had Ohio State as the favorite. Everybody. Nobody thought that Oklahoma could go into their house and beat them. Nobody. And what happened? It was a very slow start for both teams. I believe it was 3-3 or whatever it was at halftime. It was very low scoring. But then in the second half, by the way, Baker Mayfield was struggling. He was limping around. He was having some problems. He had his leg hurt. It seemed like he might not be able to finish this game in the first half. A few times they had to take him out because he was struggling and something with his leg. I'm not sure what the hell was happening to him. It looked like he might not even finish this game. But then he was able to do it. And then in the second half, you couldn't even tell. He just lighted him up. And it was unbelievable, man. Mayfield was unbelievable. And Oklahoma just completely took off in the second half. And they just took over the game and won the game. And surprised everybody, not just because they won the game, but the way they won it. They kind of dominated them at the end there. It was pretty crazy. JT Barrett did not show up at all. You can forget about the NFL for JT Barrett. He will not be going to the NFL. This guy sucks. Tonight, you're supposed to be the number 2 team in college football, and your quarterback does not show up at all. Completely gets outplayed by the other guy. Although Mayfield is a pretty good quarterback, but still, you're the number 2 team in the country in college football, and you're playing in your house, and you don't show up like that. That is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. JT Barrett. Who knows if he'll even finish the season as the starting quarterback? He really struggled tonight. He really did. And Mayfield completely took, like I said, both teams got off to a very slow start, but Mayfield and Oklahoma completely took over that second half. It was pretty crazy to see. Pretty damn crazy. But it's like Mayfield was unbelievable. But at the other side, JT Barrett did not show up at all. At all. At this game, JT Barrett did not show up at all. Like I said, we'll see if he finishes the season as the starting quarterback because he really looked bad tonight. All shout out to Oklahoma for going up there into a hostile environment and winning that game. And shout out for Mayfield for struggling the first half, getting off to a slow start, getting hurt, coming back, and then exploding in the second half and winning the game. They could possibly jump from 5-2. I would not be surprised at all because you literally went on the road and beat the number 2 team in the country. I would not be surprised at all if they go from number 5 to number 2. I would not be surprised at all. But yes, Mayfield looked pretty good tonight. Let's talk. Congratulations to the Sooners. Anyways, let's talk about the other game. My team, my Irish, they lost tonight to Georgia. I have said this before. I thought last week against they didn't look so amazing. I was not that too impressed, although they won that game. If you looked at it on the final score, this was a pretty easy win for Notre Dame. I thought it could have been. I thought they should have won by more. Honestly, too. I thought they made some mistakes. You're going against a team like that, they should have beaten them better and by a larger lead. But they didn't, but they won the game anyways. But tonight you can tell this team struggled tonight. Only 19 points. Not a fan of that quarterback, to be honest. Not really. I know it's too early, but I'm not a big fan. the coach, apparently he changed some stuff. The first few years there, he's always been focused on the offensive system, and he's trying to change now. He's trying to get more involved. With the special teams, the defense, and supposedly I think that's going to help Notre Dame Irish football become a better team. I don't know. I don't think that's really the answer. Brian Kelly, I'm getting a little bit tired of this guy, to be honest. Last year, didn't even win 5 games. And I kind of had a feeling from what I saw last week that we were going to lose this game to Georgia tonight. I really did. I thought we should have won by a lot more last week. And we made some mistakes in that game that you didn't really see them. But tonight, you saw we're not as good of a football team as we thought we were. Weren't we? We lose to Georgia at our house. This tells you that, last week I saw something. We were going up against a very bad team. You couldn't tell. But tonight you could tell we have some work to do. I'm not too happy with what I'm seeing. Like I said, I'm not surprised we lost to Georgia, to be honest. And Georgia has a pretty schedule. They have a chance to do something special this year because they have a very easy schedule. Well, Georgia has a chance to do something special here in 2017. But my Notre Dame Fighting Irish, we're gonna see what happens. We'll see what happens for the rest of the year. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight you can tell this team is not as good as a football team as we saw last week. Tonight we saw the real football team versus a real team, and we struggled. And we had a chance to win the game, which I was kind of surprised. We only lost by 1 point. I was surprised. I thought we were going to lose by maybe more, maybe by 2 touchdowns. But at the same time, you could tell we're not as good of a football team as we thought. We take the field. We fall to 1-1. I don't know what shit I want to watch. But yes. Then we had I want to talk about something here very fast. Tonight, we started football tonight at 11 o'clock and all the way until, I don't know, midnight, whatever. You got the West Coast playing late, like until 9, 10 o'clock at night. Okay, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we had our first game at 11 o'clock. Let me tell you something. We had some very bad games tonight. From 11 to about 5 o'clock. Really bad football. Really bad. Nothing that good. From like about 11 in the morning to 5. And then we started getting the good games. Why the hell did we have all the good games at the same time? Why? You have the entire day from 11 o'clock until what, like 2 in the morning? Okay, the West Coast teams, whatever. Yeah, forget about them. Okay, let's say from 11 o'clock to 11 o'clock. You have about 12 hours there, Why did you not start one of these ranking games? You had the Ohio State Oklahoma game. You had the Georgia Notre Dame game. You had the Clemson Auburn game. And they all start at the same time. All of them started at 7. Why? Why not start one of those at 11? Why not start one of those at 2? You have us sitting the whole day looking at bad football, and then out of nowhere at 7 o'clock you start all 3 games. They are the best games of the day. You start all 3 games, literally. Ohio State, Oklahoma. Georgia, Notre Dame, Clemson, Auburn. You start everything at the same time. Why would you do that? Everybody's flipping back and forth the whole night. You literally have an 11 o'clock slot to a 2 o'clock slot to pass a game. You have a 2 o'clock slot to a 5 o'clock slot to pass a game. You should have used us much better. You should have really. You had the best 3 games of the day at the same time. When you could have had one maybe at 2 o'clock. It was pretty boring, to be honest, until about 7 o'clock when all those 3 games started. But from 11 to about 5 o'clock, it was pretty boring football, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, if you're like me and you sat there and you were bored, you know what I'm talking about. It was one of those days where you could have gone out and done some other things with the lady and everything, and coming out, you know, so they don't get mad for staying all day and watching football. Today was one of those days where you could have actually done stuff like that, you know, gone out, you know, have a nice lunch, you know, because they started all the games at the same time. But I don't understand why you start all those games at the same time. You know, all you're doing is affecting the ratings. Because you literally have people flipping back and forth. I was flipping back and forth between the Georgia Notre Dame game and the Ohio State Oklahoma game. Where I could have had my Notre Dame game at 2 o'clock from 5 o'clock, and then have the 7, and then at 7 have the Ohio State Oklahoma game from like 7 to 10. Why didn't you do that? You have a whole week. Can you say like on Sunday or Monday, hey, we're changing this. We have all 3 teams at the same time. All 3 games. They're all ranking teams. We have them all seen 3 times at 7 o'clock. Let's change at least one of those to 2 o'clock. So then people can watch the full Georgia Notre Dame game at 2, and then at 7 they can watch the full Oklahoma Ohio State game without having to flip back and forth. Now you lose ratings because maybe you say, yeah, you're still getting the ratings because they're flipping back and forth between all the games, and they're all, I don't know. Yeah, I just thought it was bad. I just thought it was not smart. When you have an 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock slot, when you have a 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and a 7 to 10, you know, those are like supposed to be the best hours, you know. You couldn't switch a game to 2 o'clock? I don't get it. I really don't. You have a whole week. The rankings come out on what, Monday? Look at your schedule. Oh, we have all 3 teams at once. Let's change them to 2. Let's let the coaches and team know, and the players that, hey, tell them Monday morning, hey, your game was supposed to be at 7, but since the TV stations have 3 games at 7 and they're all ranked teams, we're going to switch you to 2 o'clock. If you tell them that on Monday, you have 5 days to prepare for that. And it's not a big change. Not a big change. If you're telling them on Monday, hey, you're supposed to be at 7, but we're going to switch to 2 o'clock because we have all the games at 10 o'clock tonight, and we have nothing good from 11 to 2 or 2 to 5. We're going to switch you guys to 2. They're not going to care. You're telling them, if you tell them on Friday, yeah, they'll care. But if you tell them on Monday morning that your game from Saturday is getting switched from 7 to 2, trust me, they will not care at all. I was so mad today because literally I sat there from about 5 hours watching bad football. And then from 7 to 10, I was watching other good football, but kind of missing it because I had to flip back and forth between the other games. Man, I'm so mad right now. So easy to do it. Make a plan. I always talk about this. So tonight, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, I'm very mad about that. I'm sorry. I hate flipping back and forth. I really do. I'm looking into getting a new TV, to be honest. And maybe, I don't care. I'm a professional. I'll put a TV right here, and I'll put a TV right here. I am looking at it. I hate flipping back and forth. So I feel like I'm missing one game when I'm watching the other. You know what I mean? So I don't care. I'll put another TV. But it's a lot easier for you guys to just look at your schedule every Monday and say, oh, we got 3 games at the same time, and they're all worth watching. Let's at least pass one of them to 2 o'clock, because at 2 o'clock, we don't really have anything going on special. It's just too easy, and they don't do it. And you're losing ratings. Somewhere you're losing ratings. By having people flip back and forth, The Ohio State Oklahoma game did not deliver ratings because of the flip and flop. The Notre Dame and Georgia Notre Dame game did not deliver the ratings you were wanting to because of the flip back and forth. If you're wondering why your ratings were low this week, it's because of that. You had 3 games that were worth watching at the same time. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am done for tonight. I'm sorry about that. I was very frustrated. I sat on my couch from like 2 to 7 watching bad football, and then we get all of those 3 great games at once, and you're flipping back and forth, and you're watching this game, but you're missing this game, then you're watching this game, you're missing that game, you're watching that game, you're missing this game. I don't know what shit I'm on my watch. I apologize for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I need to calm down a little bit. But I'm getting ready for football tomorrow, NFL, and I will see you tomorrow. And hopefully next week we have a better schedule where we have something at 2, we have something at 7. 11 o'clock, I don't mind it too much. I'm sure a lot of people are out, eating breakfast, not quite settled in. But from I think most people, myself, after lunch, about 2 o'clock, start settling for football. And I did not know where to shit on my watch when I saw what I was looking at. And then when I saw what I was going to, and then when I saw, I realized, it was going to be at the same time at 7. I was not a happy man tonight on the C show. And tonight on the... Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching this video. I am very sorry for that, but I got very frustrated tonight. I was looking into getting another TV in my house. One right here, put a TV on top of my other TV. I'm a professional, damn it. And I feel like I did not deliver tonight on the CE show. I don't know what I'm saying anyway. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me calm down. I want to thank you for watching this video. This is a show. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow I will see you once again as I do every single day. Tomorrow, NFL, we will be here discussing all the games. And hopefully my Philadelphia Eagles win. Or if not, I will not be in a good mood tomorrow night. You will realize that. If you have not watched me on an NFL tomorrow, I will not be in a happy mood if my Philadelphia Eagles fall tomorrow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching this video. And until next time, I am CE. I am the man that runs the play. And I will see you later. Oh, man. The CE show. When that moment when you don't deliver. Where the hell did I put my pencil? Are you serious, ladies and gentlemen? I lost my pencil. Oh, my Lord. Oh, shit, come on. Oh, man, what the hell's happening right now? All these stupid sites open up. All these stupid sites will come up on the fucking screen on my laptop once I'm doing the CE show. Oh, shit! Oh, my Lord. My computer almost fell. Oh, man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I will see you all later. I apologize for this show. This is not the best show in the world.